Hello, you are welcome. Now the question here says find angle X below. Now, before I go on, I would like us to look at a very important angle theorem that we have here. Now, this is a triangle. We have lines of the triangle extending outwards. We have lines extending outward. So now, if you look at this, let's call this angle A. Let's call this angle B, and let's call this angle C. I want to make an illustration here so that I can really apply it in this question. Now, when a line is extended outwards of a triangle to form an exterior angle such as this, then take note of that theorem that says that this exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two opposite interior angles. So that means this angle will be B plus C. That is the sum of the two opposite interior angles. Now, similarly, if I have this extended outward, this line of the triangle extended outward to form this exterior angle, then this exterior angle will be the sum of the two opposite interior angles. So that means this angle here will be A plus B. Similarly, if I have this exterior angle, don't forget that exterior angle must make an angle with one of the line of the triangle. So once it extends like this, then that angle that it makes with the other line of the triangle. So this is an exterior angle now. So this exterior angle will be the sum of the two opposite interior angles. So that means this angle here will be A plus C. That is the opposite interior angles. So I hope this theorem is very clear to you now, so that we can apply it very well in this question. Now, if you look at this, this is 24 and this is 28. This is 18. So this is 24 and this is 18. Now, you agree with me that looking at this triangle here, you can see that this line of the triangle is extended outwards to form this exterior angle. So this is an exterior angle of this particular triangle. So with this now, you agree with me based on what I explained here, you agree with me that this exterior angle now will be the sum of the two opposite interior angles of the triangle. So 24 plus 18 will give us this angle, and that will be 42 degrees. So this angle is 42 degrees. That is the sum of these two opposite interior angles. Okay, now with that, now let's look at this circle now. If you look at this circle with reference to this point and also this point, I have these two lines forming angle 18 at this circumference of the circle. So you can see from this point and also from this point, I have this line and I have this line forming angle 18 at this circumference of the circle. Similarly, using these same 2 points now, I have another two lines, this one and also this one, forming another angle at the circumference of the circle, that is forming this angle now. So once you have a situation like this, where two lines form angle at one part of the circumference, another two lines originating from the same point form angle at another part of the circumference of a circle, then the theorem says that the angles are angles in the same segment, and that means they are equal. So angles in the same segment are equal. So this angle will be 18 degrees. So this angle here is 18 degrees. So now that we have this angle, let's look at this triangle. Let us look at this triangle now. If you look at this triangle, you agree with me that one of the line of the triangle is extended outward. You can see this line coming out like this. So this angle here is going to form an exterior angle of the triangle. So with reference to this triangle now, with respect to this triangle, I have this one of the line of triangle extending outward to give me this exterior angle. So the theorem now, like I've explained before, will be that these two opposite interior angles add up to give me this exterior angle. So 42 plus 18 will be equal to this exterior angle, and that will be angle 60 degrees. So 60 degrees. So this angle is 60 degrees. Now, look back finally at this triangle here. So if you look at this triangle, you will see that this angle is 60, and these two lines of the triangle, that is this line and this line, you can see this mark here, meaning that they are equal. So when they are equal, it tells us that the base angle, these two base angle of the triangle, will also be equal because it is an isosceles triangle. So this line is equal to this line, meaning that this triangle is an isosceles triangle, and that the base angle of an isosceles triangle are equal. So if this is 60, this angle will also be 60 degrees. Now, when two angles of a triangle are already 60-60, automatically we know that the third angle will be 60, so that the three angles add up to 180. So I can simply say x plus 60 plus 60, that's the three angles add up to 180. So that x 60 plus 60 is 120. So x plus 120 is equal to 180. So now x will be equal to 180. When this positive 120 comes to this side, it becomes negative 120. And that gives finally x as 60 degree as explained before. So this angle x is 60 degree, and that is the final answer. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and share this video so that others can learn from it. And don't forget to join me in my next video. Thank you for watching.